Hi guys, welcome to another audio video elaborating Jeremiah 15 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, Then said the Lord unto me, Though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, Such as are for death, to death, and such as are for the sword, to the sword, and such as are for the famine, to the famine, and such as are for the captivity, to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And I will cause them to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth, because of Manasseh the son of Ezekiah, king of Judah, for that which he did in Jerusalem. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Thou hast forsaken me, saith the Lord, thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee, and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting. And I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people, since they return not from their ways. Their widows are increased to me above the sands of the sea. I have brought upon them against the mother of the young men a spoiler at noonday. I have caused him to fall upon it suddenly, and terrors upon the city. She that hath borne 7 languisheth, she hath given up the ghost. Her son is gone down while it is yet day. She hath been ashamed and confounded, and the residue of them will I deliver to the sword before their enemies, saith the Lord. Woe is me, my mother, that thou hast borne me a man to strive, and a man of contention to the whole earth. I have neither lent on usury, nor men have lent to me on usury. Yet every one of them doth curse me. The Lord said, Verily it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil, and in the time of affliction. Shall iron break the northern iron and the steel? Thy substance and thy treasures will I give to the spoil without price, and that for all thy sins, even in all thy borders. And I will make thee to pass with thine enemies into a land which thou knowest not, for a fire is kindled in mine anger, which shall burn upon you. O Lord, thou knowest, remember me, and visit me, and revenge me of my persecutors. Take me not away in thy long suffering. Know that for thy sake I have suffered rebuke. Thy words were found, and I did eat them, and thy word was unto me the joy and rejoicing of mine heart. For I am called by thy name, O Lord God of hosts. I sat in the assembly of the mockers, nor rejoiced. I sat alone because of thy hand, for thou hast filled me with indignation. Which is my pain perpetual, and my wound incurable, which refuseth to be healed? Wilt thou be altogether unto me as a liar, and as waters that fail? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, if thou return, then will I bring thee again, and thou shalt stand before me, and if thou take forth the precious from the vial, thou shalt be as my mouth. Let them return unto thee, but return not thou unto them. And I will make thee unto this people a fenced brazen wall, and they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee, for I am with thee to save thee and to deliver thee, saith the Lord. I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible. Alright guys, so here yet again we see once more that the Lord is still offering them grace. Even though He's angry, if they turn from their ways, He's willing to take them and He's willing to redeem them and fight for them and help them to prevail against their enemies so that their enemies will not overcome them. And we see that He is telling His servants that He will provide for them. They will not be harmed. They have suffered rebuke for Him. They have suffered for His name's sake. And so they will not be harmed by all that the judgment that the Lord is allowing to come upon Israel. Okay? And guys, I think that's where you want to be. That even if judgment shall come, you will know that you will be secured, you will be safe under the umbrella of God, under the protection of God, that He will build up a hedge around you to protect you and your family, you and your loved ones, if you so choose to live by God's words. So continue to live by His words so that He may be everything that He wants to be to you, because it is not because He doesn't want to be our deliverer or redeemer or saving grace or strong tower that He's not that for us, but because we refuse Him and we reject Him, and He cannot impose Himself upon us because He gave us free will. For that very same reason, He doesn't want to impose Himself upon us. So guys, just continue to live for the Lord. If you had turned aside to the left or to the right, return to the path. Take control of your life. Surrender to the Lord and let Him show you what a true walk is like. Let Him show you what life truly is. How beautiful life can be in Him. Even though you suffer persecution, in Him you feel only joy. Guys, I'm gonna leave you right there with that. Please remember to continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.